Welcome to another Wavelength. For those who don't know, this is the show that I used to do a while back, and it was primarily about news reports and articles based on about autism, and it would just be me giving my opinions on what it is. And today that's exactly what I'm doing. A group of enforcement officers and first responders gathered in Homewood Thursday morning to examine how they can be better interacting with people on the autism spectrum. Fantastic. So the police have gathered together to have a nice little chat about how they can improve on communicating and helping people on the autism spectrum. And this training allows enforcement to make some judgments that are good calls to improve officer safety and citizen safety, said law enforcement trainer. Brilliant. So he said that this will help the autistic people be the citizens, and the autistic people be safer, and the police be safer as well. And Dustin Chandler says that now is the time for public safety officials to know how to successfully communicate when they come into contact with someone on the spectrum. Right. I'm going to stop there because I can feel this going in a way that I'm not going to agree with. How to communicate with someone on the spectrum. I'll tell you how to communicate with someone on the spectrum. You communicate with them as you would communicate with everybody else. Because there's no point in treating us like we're not people. We're equal. That doesn't sound like we're equal there. That sounds like we're a special kind of person that needs to be treated in a nice way. You know, a pat on the head and like, oh, that's a good little boy. No. We are people. Treat us the same. That's how you communicate with people on the spectrum. You just talk to them nicely. That's all we really like. Unfortunately, there is no cure for autism and many disorders, and these guys are going to come in contact with these people, and it's only going to grow in number. Yes, it is only going to grow in number, and there's no cure for autism. At the moment, the only cure for autism is acceptance. And this is not accepting autism. This is just saying it's here, and this is how you talk to us. No. They just accept us of autism, right? If you got someone in the street and they don't want to talk to you, a policeman, you don't talk to them. As long as they haven't broke the law. If they say they're autistic, you need to show that they have specific rights because they're autistic. If you haven't got that in America and you're having to do this, that is wrong. Wrong. So for somebody with autism who may have challenges in communicating in general, it can become even more difficult if they come into contact with a first responder. How? How would it become more difficult? For who? For the policeman? It's going to be difficult. If they're in contact with a first responder, surely something has happened that is not good. Okay? Something that's potentially traumatic for that person with autism. So can you treat them with respect and treat them as they are a victim potentially? This is silly. If they're a victim, you get them to safety. Forget talking to them, get them to safety. During the training, participants learned the signs of autism. They also explored different ways of identifying those citizens, whether it be a bumper sticker or identification card. Alabama recently started a program to print official autism identification cards similar to medical ID cards. Fantastic. That is exactly it. As soon as a policeman gets that, that's it. The rules change. The rules have to change in regards to the person. Treat them as everybody else, but the rules have to be different because obviously people with autism can without realising appear a certain way. So like, you know, they might look like they're lying because they won't give eye contact. That is a massive thing in regards to police investigation work. That is something they have to take into consideration. We reached out to the community and found that every department was interested in learning about autism and how to interact with autism. Well done. Absolutely amazing. Well done, America. Well done, policemen, for turning up. Brilliant. It's a real tribute to the law enforcement and public safety community that they got out there today and are making commitment to get this training and share it with others. That overall is very positive. There are some negatives to take from that. Like I'll be honest with you, there's a video and the link's below. And I found the video to be very patronising. They put it in its simplest terms and they didn't go into detail exploring how someone with complex needs or high functioning autism or whatever they are on the spectrum can be helped in an investigation. I think the point that they're making is, the point that comes across is that they're helping the police force, which is really nice. The police force do need help. Everyone needs help in everything they do. But I think that what they're missing is that actually they need to look at how they're going to help the people with autism and support them through an investigation. Because, you know, for some horrible reason, if someone with autism could be involved in an investigation, the police need to look at how they're going to support the people with autism. Number one, I hope they do this in America. In the UK, we have a thing called an appropriate adult, which means that if somebody on the spectrum is being spoken to by the police, investigated, or God knows what, you're allowed, and that person on the spectrum can choose who that person is. It could be your mum, dad, granny, auntie, friend, anyone you want. In investigation and in interrogations or in any form of police where they have to sit them down, allow them to have maybe a Mr. Fred, like a fidget toy, a tangle, anything that could just help them hone in and can just help break the tension. And think, just look at how you can support the person with autism, not how you can support the police force. I understand that they may feel uncomfortable because obviously with autism, they're trying to talk and they're not responding, and they can't make them talk because of, you know, it's not fair because they don't understand, or there's a lack of social understanding and things like that. But please just think about how you can support the person with autism through the investigation. That's all I've got time for today. Keep up with the support. Thank you so much for all your hard work. Any questions or anything you want to know, please comment below in the Facebook bit and the YouTube bit. And of course, donate to the charity, whichever corner it's in. Probably that one. No, that one. Hold on. That one. That one. Anyway, thank you so much for your support. Me and Jules love you all. Thanks again for everything, and I hope to see you in another video. Bye!